People are not perfect. Relationships are not perfect. Places are not perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. I'm Mariana Bridges with eXp Realty here in Virginia, and today I'm gonna tell you a few pros and a few cons about living in Stafford. Let's start with the pros. I absolutely love the outdoors you have here in this area. Within minutes, you can visit beautiful parks, trails, and see all these beautiful trees and all these wild animals. It's just breathtaking. There are places you can go to paddleboard, kayak, tin kayak, yeah. I tried paddleboard before. Let's say it's not for me. I almost fell a few times, not very good about keeping my balance, but I'm having memories right now. Anyways, I'll just say I'll stick with kayak. It's a little safer for me. There are beautiful places where you can go for a walk or for a run if you prefer. Did I mention about the wildlife you can see here in this area? Well, you're gonna see so many beautiful birds, and you might be driving down the street and you're gonna see foxes, turtles, woodchucks, snakes, frogs. By the way, I'm not a big fan of frogs. Oh, and are you ready to get your boat? Because we have marinas here too. Stafford County borders the Rappahannock River to the south and the Potomac River to its east. You can navigate the Chesapeake Bay and go places. No traffic. Another reason to love Stafford is that you get more space for your money. To put into perspective, right now, if you run a search for, let's say, a 2,000 square feet home, single family home, here in Stafford, you're gonna find properties as low as $385 and up. Now, if we go up north, let's say Alexandria, a similar home with the similar square footage, you're gonna pay over $520,000. Remembering that we are only considering square footage for this example. You don't have to travel to California to enjoy your wine, because we have wineries here too. And one of the most famous one is the Potomac Point Winery and Vineyard. If you're more into beer, don't forget to stop by Barley Lake Brewing or Wild Run Brewing Company. Now, let's talk about those things that aren't that great. In the summertime, humidity can be cruel, and when combined with the hot weather, it becomes like the dreamland for some pests. Some pests you can find here in Virginia are ants, stink bugs, silverfish, spiders, termites. Always get an inspection, by the way. Let's not forget about the mosquitoes. Those little things always find a way to suck their dinner out of us. Ugh. I think the worst con for me is traffic. If you leave your home 1 minute after rush hour traffic starts, you get stuck. And it's gonna take you forever to get to your destination. There are express lanes, also known as the hot lanes, that you can take, but that will cost, and unfortunately, that can add up really fast. A lot of people live in Stafford and commute to DC and surrounding areas, but you do have to plan accordingly if you want to make this work. So if you don't like driving and you cannot stand getting stuck in traffic, because it will happen in this area, Stafford might not be the place for you. And you might have to consider looking up further north. Now, if you don't like driving, but you still think that Stafford has everything you want and everything you could possibly need, the good news is We have options besides the express lanes. You'll also find commuter lots here, so you can park your car, take the bus or the train, and enjoy the ride. Another thing that's not really negative in my point of view is that Stafford doesn't really have a downtown. It does have all those stores you might be used to, but if you want to experience the downtown vibe, you might have to drive about 15 minutes south to downtown Fredericksburg, which is not that bad. Think about it. How long does it take for you to get from your current home to downtown? In the end of the day, you depend on your lifestyle, your finances, your wants, your needs. This was our pros and cons videos about Stafford, Virginia. If you have any questions, I'll leave my information down below the video. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you next week.